So guys and girls, welcome back to the Valorant tournament, which is organized by SCOAR College Gaming League. And today we have the semi-finals, which is between Team GQ and Team Glory. Team GQ is from Silicon Institute of Technology, Bhubaneswar, and Team Royal Glory is from VIT Mumbai. And the map is Bind. Binod. So as usual on the defenders, we have Red Dragon. Red Dragon Killjoy पे रहते हैं हमेशा, but today he is deciding to play Viper, but we cannot say that. John with the Sage, Farhan the Noob with Jet. Rush God यहाँ पे रेस सिलेक्ट करते हुए, Beast with the Reina, Chomu Singh with the Sova, Zeus with Sky. आसमान से खेलेंगे ये.
Select your agent.
Red Dragon with the Killjoy. As I said earlier, he would take Killjoy every time. Waterlight with the Omen, and Mike with the Raze. Host with the Brimstone. तो दोनों साइड्स के पास यहाँ पे स्मोक है भरपूर. But I think they I don't know if Sova is a good pick for this map. It all depends on the team, but let's see what they have in their mind. तो भाई लोग Rush God और Rush God, I'm sorry, not Rush God, Team GQ and Royal Glory का performance देखते हुए, both of the teams play aggressively, and I think Mike's team would be more heavier on this side, but I don't know what Team GQ might have decided to do in this match. And we can see the setup from Killjoy coming up here. We have the turret set up on the bomb plant site to look out for hookah, and they are. It looks like the attackers want to push the hookah, and we can see Raze already the turret being active on the hookah. 3 guys on hookah trying to push out, and we have Reina and Sova coming in from long. And Omen is trying to push. I don't know what he's trying to do, but Raze takes him down. But no, Wardlight takes him down. It's a refrag onto a refrag. 4 versus 4, early advantage. Raze's boombot gets destroyed, and Raze stores his pump shells. Red Dragon gets a kill onto Sova. And Reina knows that there is someone coming from the elbow, and Brimstone, Killjoy and Reina are the ones remaining for the attackers, and we have 4 defenders on the side. Gunfight between Ghost and Red Dragon. Ghost wins it actually. It's a 3 versus 1. It's a 3 versus 2. It's Sage against Raze, against Killjoy, Reina and Brim. I think Sage gave up the wrong position, and it's all up to Sage in a 1 versus 3. Looks like she can do it, but no, Beast denies it, and the first one goes for the attackers.
Calling my bot.
By judging from the first round,
Get them, Reina.
the attackers are looking very good on the side of there. They are not losing the 1v1s against. I think Killjoy, there is no need for Killjoy to play so aggressively, and she's placing out a bot out here trying to get any backstabbers. Not backstabbers I would say, but flankers, lurkers, anything, etc. I think it's the full. I don't know why. I don't know why a couple of defenders went on to the rotation for A site, and first kill comes out from Chomu Singh. That's the first blood drawn up from the defendant team. One more kill takes out. That's Beast taking out Mike. It's a race again. 3 versus 5 early advantage. I don't know what they are trying to think here. Beast takes on one more. Beast takes on one more kill. He takes down the Jet. It's the Killjoy and Omen against 4 of the guys. I think they need to make things very quickly here, but they also do need to watch out the fact that the attackers are in a very good position, and Omen does not watch the race, and the race takes very good advantage of it. And last one is the Killjoy, and she gets killed in a crossfire held down between Raze and Reyna. The second down goes out to the attackers.
Here.
To remind you guys, Team GQ is from Silicon Institute of Technology, that is based in Bhubaneswar, and Team Royal Guri is from Vidyalankar College, Mumbai. And as we can see, the attackers once again trying to go for a split push. 2 guys are gone on to hookah, but Red Dragon takes 2 kills from a very sneaky position. Such sloppiness coming out from the attackers, and early man advantage given to the defenders.
Bot coming back.
Is the spike? Are they carrying the spike? Yeah, yes they are. Actually, no, I thought the spike was not carried. Again, all of the attackers are just pushed on into hookah. So we're throwing out his recon bolt in order to get any information. But Red Dragon takes a 3rd kill. 3k for him. He gets Chomusing on a spam onto that. I think Killjoy is looking to get very aggressive here, and if she manages to take one more kill,
30 seconds
and we can
left.
see Raze is going on for a backstab from B shot. Beast takes out Red Dragon, so
One
no 4k
enemy
for him. But
remaining.
Farhan the noob takes out one more kill. That's a beast.
Go get him.
The last kill comes out from Wardlight, and the things are done here. First round goes out to the defenders. 1-2 on the scoreline. So guys, we have this is to remind you, this is the semi-final match which is between these 2 teams. We have one more match coming up. It's between Team Chaos and Team Random 5. Team Chaos is from Jamia Islami University of New Delhi, and Random Fire from VIT again, Vidyalankar College. And looks like again the attackers have decided to push on to hookah. And the first blood comes out from Rush God here, and the defenders are in a very bad position as Jet is completely tapped into the bomb site, but she gets caught out in Reyna's flash, and things are escalating very quickly. But Rush God takes that advantage onto Farhan the noob. 3 versus 5 for the defenders. And Reyna has activated just her ulti. The Empress is unleashing her beast in a beast out of, and Zeus takes out 1 kill. That's Mike out of the equation. That's Raze gone from the defenders. 2 versus 5. Looks Red Dragon manages to take 1 kill, making it a 2 versus 4. But Sage is in a very bad position, and she is very low in HP, and Red Dragon decides to help her out a bit. I think the best thing in this would be to engage in a gunfight, but Ghost does that, and Rush God takes the last blood out of John. The attackers win the 4th round. Already topping the scoreboard is Red Dragon. The Sentinel Killjoy from the defenders with 5 kills, and on the other side we have Beast, the Reyna. With 5 kills.
Turret out.
we can see the pre-fires coming out from the Killjoy for trying to break the stage wall which has been built out, and again she gets a beautiful baited kill. She puts out a bot in order to shoot out if anyone's peeking there and gets it, but still he does not manage to kill out the Raze, which is Mike coming out, lurking out from the washroom, the showers, excuse me, and the Beast Jet missing out her shots completely. Beast takes the whole advantage of it, and Brimstone using out his Stim Beacon in order to get some more fire and make that gunfight more stable, more reliable on the side of the attackers. And Mike has already managed to get on, but Brim might notice it, but he does not notice it. He lets go. He lets two guys go out of it, and he gets 2 kills, and the spike has been dropped. 2 versus 2. What a play coming out here from Mike.
"30 seconds left."
I think the attackers still want to go to A side, but both the Killjoy has already rotated onto the CT. He might have come to know that they are going to be planting at the A side and Raze. We have Raze coming in from A shot,
10
and
seconds
Sova is
left.
just looking for the flank out here.
Planet.
The plant has been going down. Sova throws his recon bolt in order to get any info on the defenders, but Killjoy has managed to get in a very good position, but she may not know that there is someone in the U-Haul. But Sova, if Sova peeks the wrong direction and he does that, it's a 1 versus 2. Looks like Reina will win it, and again she gets another kill. It's a 1 versus 1. Raze needs to make it very quick out here, and she gives her position by throwing off the boom bot, and Reina is in a very good position if she decides to kill, and she does the same and gets a 4k. What a clutch coming out here from Reina. 4-1 on the scoreline. The defenders need to be more chilled out in that manner, because Mike already had an advantage. Mike already evened out the situation, but I don't know what went wrong on the side of defenders, but things are going wrong again on the side of defenders as Rush God decides to take out Omen. Mind you that Omen wanted to peek B long with the help of that operator, but he did not succeed in that. And what a throw, what a molly coming out here, and it could get Sage, and gets out John out of the equation. 3 versus 5
down.
early.
Stim beacon down.
And again, Killjoy gets killed because 2 of the guys push her, and she was left with no chance of carrying anything out of her. It's
Last
Raze
player
and Jet.
standing.
It's only Jet remaining at 1 versus 5.
Spike planted.
The plant has been gone down. The attackers are in a very better position, but Jet already misses all of his shots. She does not manage to kill at least 1, and she gets Rush God in that manner, but Ghost is the last man who will get Farhan the noob, and he took care of the attackers and made them win this round 5-1. That's a very nice graffiti there. Looks like the attackers have decided now to go on for a push here. But if you look out to the economy of the defenders, they should have echoed this round, but they decided to buy that, and Ghost takes out Red Dragon, the Killjoy, out of the equation. I don't know what is the need to peek the attackers when you are in a very disadvantage, and there's a gunfight coming out between the Jet and the Killjoy of the enemy team onto Heaven, and the attackers have managed to take control of half of the site. And Raze taking out Mike. Actually, Mike has had his ulti, but it's all down. It's all have come down to Omen, and Zeus takes out the last kill onto Wardle Light. One-sided situation here for the defenders. And if the attackers decide to pull out every ultimate they have got of every character, so it would be very difficult. और अगर यहाँ पे बात करते हैं economy की तो the defenders have managed to take Vandals, Phantoms and one operator coming out from the jet with all having the heavy shields. और attackers के पास तो वैसे ही economy बहुत अच्छा है, so we don't need to worry about that, but the defenders need to worry about the attackers for now. Already the first blood comes out from Zeus. Again the Killjoy has been fragging out so much, but the Raze deploys the boom bot, but Mike gets a kill onto Beast. Miss of a fire coming out from Beast. Chomusin gets a refrag onto Mike. It's a 2 versus 3. The defenders are managing to take down the situation, but I think Killjoy needs to use her ultimate in order to get at least one round off their hands, and looks like the Raze has an operator. If someone decides to come to push from the CT, he could give them a very bad nightmare. It looks like she will actually, and she gets a leg shot kill onto Red Dragon. It's all up to the Jet in a 1 versus 3. She has an operator, so we might get to see an operator for an operator battle out here. But what a beautiful kill coming out from Farhan the noob onto Rush God. 1 versus 2. The spike is detonating, and the brimstone pops out smoke to cover the line of sight, and there's nothing the Jet can do now for the time being. Attackers win the 8th round on the half. I think Team Royal Glory is not in a mood to give any round to the defenders.
Turret out.
And Jet once again saving the op, trying to bring back some amount of gunplay coming out from the defenders, but you can see a couple of free fires coming out here from the defenders as well, and Brim pops out his molly in order to clear out the hookah, but Omen throwing out some smokes in order to cut any line of sight, and I think he was trying to have a one-sided smoke, but he kind of succeeded in that, and he takes out the opening flag onto George. Brimstone popping out the smokes again. Shocked, Sova throwing out his shock dart in order to get any damage from the defenders, and
You should run.
Killjoy using her ultimate ability, the lockdown, in order to push the defenders out of the site, and Rush God already going onto the site and manages to take no one actually, but he's on a very low count of HP, and Killjoy also has her ultimate here, but the Raze, Rush God using his ultimate to nothing, gets no kill, but I don't think he might get any advantage as well, and the Killjoy is able to spot out the Ghost as well as Rush God, and she manages to be into the side, but Beast denies that completely. 3 versus 2.
One enemy remaining.
Borderlight denies Beast, and it's all come down to Zeus, but Borderlight decides to take Zeus down, and defenders win their second round.
Was that important?
A very good round coming out here from the defenders. तो अगर यहाँ पे देखा जाए तो डिफेंडर्स के पास वो मोमेंटम शायद वापस आते हुए दिख रहे हैं. दे आर हैविंग दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ मोमेंटम अगेन इन ऑर्डर टू विन. फरहान गेट्स द फर्स्ट किल in the last 7 rounds. This is the first anti-frag coming out, the second anti-frag coming out from Farhan the noob, but Raze has already managed to push out in the U-Haul. I don't know what the defenders are trying to do here, but we cannot see at least one rotate we can see one rotate coming out here from, but Rush got takes out Mike again, but the Rush already has a judge in his hand, but John denies it completely, and it looks like Sage uses his ultimate to revive Mike. And it's suddenly a 2 versus 4. I don't think the defenders should push.
Bomb buddy out.
Zeus taking out Mike
One
out
enemy
again.
remaining.
Waterlight takes out Zeus again. It's a 1 versus 3. Looks like the Sova has to win it somehow if he needs to get the attackers on one more round advantage. I think he should say. I think he might try to save them because they still have a lot of advantage on the side of on themselves.
30 seconds
But
left.
Killjoy taking a kill. I'm sorry, Killjoy
Standing
gets
ahead.
killed by Chomu Singh. And the Sova has already managed to get onto the site, and we Omen the backstab, not
Spike
Omen but
planted.
Sage actually, and Sova could get wrecked here by the Sage, and he does get, and the defenders win their third round.
Thank you.
If we talk about gunplay, so Borderlight and Dirt Dragon has been
Blasphemous.
stepping up, and Farhan the Noob was the MVP for this round, but for the attackers it's Beast and Zeus. Zeus and Ghost both are the like you can say like they are the support. They are kind of a support players. They have smokes. They have utilities that can help manage a site or at least manage flanks. So they are the ones who are fragging. So it's a very good part on the side of the attackers. See that all the players are contributing into the frags. Looks like we get to see a B execute again. But actually Reina should have gone to A and
Revealing
try
area.
to make any but they do not know that Raze has already managed to get on the side of Hookah, but here Killjoy trying to pre-fire every angle on that, and Raze throws the paint shells and damages somehow, but Rajwan takes a kill onto John. Zeus gets a kill onto Waterlight, but Mike refracts this onto Ghost. 3 versus 3. Mike using his ultimate, but he gets killed onto Beast. 2 versus 5. Killjoy and Jet against all of the attackers.
Spike planted.
It looks like Jet might need some kind of help, but she destroyed the turret of the Killjoy. But what a kill on to Zeus! I think he knows that one is onto the elbow,
Player
but he
standing.
misjudges it and does not look on the right side, does not check the right actually. Red Dragon takes a kill onto Rush God, but it doesn't matter because Beast has already ended the things for the defenders. 8-3 on the scoreline.
Last round in the half. You see, Bind has the B side is totally defender sided because if you need to have a very perfect coordination coming in from Hookah and the B long, but if you don't have any of that, you could get killed from a cubby here, from the elbow here, and maybe from the back of the side because you never know what is there. And again, looks like the attackers are stacking up onto Hookah and B long. Rina pre-firing out every angle there, but Omen decides to peek here and makes a big mistake, and one more mistake made by Beast by going in too far on the Hookah, and Zeus throwing out his, and not Zeus, I'm sorry, Chomu Singh throwing out his out drone in order to carry any information, and one more shock dart. Agar koi damage ho sakta hai to he might do, but he knows that Farhan the Noob carries Chomu Singh on his shoulders. Spike again gets a kill onto Chomu Singh. It's a 2 versus 3. 2 versus 3. Ghost taking out Farhan the Noob actually, and they have already managed to rotate onto the A side for now. Brim is just waiting for Raze to come in for the flank, and Raze already, and Brim popping out smokes in order to cover any line of sight, preventing them from planting. But we get to see an off for an off action. It's Raze between Raze versus Raze, I'm sorry.
Somebody out.
And he just gave out the position that he's onto the heaven, and if he decides to peek here, he might do a very big mistake, but A very good decision by him, but what a good paint shell nade coming out here from the Raze, and it's all up to a Killjoy and Raze versus Brim and Raze. And she's just waiting for the ultimate.
Last
I
player
think she
standing.
needs to get that actually.
One enemy remaining.
And she gets it actually with the ultimate, and she might try to refuse it, but what a kill coming out from Rush. God, what a clutch from the Raze. 3-9.
Switching sides.
What a round coming out here from the Raze. If we see the history of Team Royal Glory, Rush God used to play the Sage as the part of the Sentinel actually, but this match he's playing the Raze. I'm sorry, the Sage. He used to play the Sage as a part of the Sentinel to support his team, but in this match he is playing Raze and going out full aggressive on the enemy team, and it's proving to be very beneficial for the attackers as well.
Let's flush them out.
I'm really sorry for that. Beast on 16 kills, chopping on the scoreboard. It's Red Dragon on the defender's side, which is 10 kills.
Here.
And we get to see one frenzy coming out here from the Killjoy, and one goes. Rest all are on the classic but slice shields. I think Reyna might be going for a backstab right here, but there's a Killjoy turret if that turret spots him. But Rush God takes an opening frag onto George.
Turret down.
No wonder why Killjoy recalls a boat again, but Waterlight takes out Chomu Singh again. 2 versus 5 actually.
remaining.
1 versus 4. And she just passes, but Ghost realizes that she just passed out to the smoke and takes the revenge, and 10-3 on the scoreline. And this is a very important round for the attackers. If the attackers lose this round, because it's an eco, it might be an eco round for the enemy team, but two of the players have decided to force buy in, get for a light buy. I would say it's a force buy because Stinger and a light shield, and 100 threads of economy. It's very low on the side of defenders. And
Time to explode.
but we need to see that will this force buy work on them, and actually it did work on them for the entry flag. They got Brim, so they have no smokes for now, no thing to cover the line of sight, but Killjoy misses all of her shots, only one bullet hits there, and Sova manages to slip off with some amount of HP. 82 HP on him, and Borderlight takes a kill onto Chomu Singh. ये कहाँ से पड़ा भाई उसको? And Omen looking out for a backstab here. And Beast gets one more kill on 2, but Farhan the Noob denies Beast versus 2 versus 3. And Race with a Marshal here, trying to spam every position he can actually.
Last player
What
standing.
a satchel play coming out here from Rushgod, but it eventually fails, and it's all Killjoy in a 1 versus 3, and she's in a very compromised position here on the, but she manages to get Farhan the Noob out of the board, and Omen is in a very good position, and he gets Zeus again. 4-10. Yeah, so the defenders need to get an eco round on them, but in turn they decide, Pusing decides to play with the Bucky. Woman and Jet pushing on to the B long, trying to look out for anything, but I think Reyna is just waiting for them with a Bucky in hand. This very fatal on the side of the attackers as they don't know. But if Reyna decides to push here, but Jet doesn't tag Reyna. I don't think any of the bullet hit Reyna actually, but then Reyna is in a very bad position here, and Omen uses his paranoia. Side of the defenders, but Reyna making a very big mistake of peeking again and again onto the side, and practically the B side is totally clear, but the attackers completely neglect it off. But it's not clear, and it looks like two of the guys have moved past from the hookah and trying to go for the backstab here. And Killjoy's turret making a good amount of damage onto him, and Mike is already planting onto A side. What is happening over here?
Somebody out.
Rush got taking a kill onto Raze. The imposter has been killed for now actually, and Mike using his ultimate. I think he could get, but no, the showstopper lands in a very wrong direction here. 2 versus 5. Ghost gets a kill. Ghost gets a bucky kill or to John, but looks like Zeus has decided to take one more kill. It's a 1 versus 1 against the Omen, but Water Light denies it again, and the attackers win the 5th round on their hand after the half. Seesaw round coming out here from both of the teams. And here we can see that the defenders के पास अभी full buy करने का option है, but still we can see of the players without the heavy shields. So according to me, you need to have at least a gun on your plate rather than the shield, because most of the players go in for a headshot. But I think it's just a saying for a thing. Raze manages to throw off one nade and get some amount of HP from Killjoy. But again, we get to see Red Dragon taking out the Killjoy. Imposter killed again. 4 versus 5 on the minute and a half. Not minute and a half actually. 58 seconds on the round. And Raze trying to get her boombox out of the side actually. But she's getting out one kill onto Water Light. But Mike gets a kill onto the showstopper to the beast. And Jet! He misses all of his shot, but in turn he reflags it from the boombox.
Revealing area.
I think the attackers are rotating again onto A side.
30
They know
seconds
that.
left.
A very smart play coming out here from the attackers. They gave footsteps to A actually, but and they managed to push the defenders out of the side actually. And it's all up to the Brim and the Sova. Chomu Singh or Ghost के ऊपर है सब अभी.
Scanning ahead.
And the recon dart gets stuck onto between the stage wall and the entrance, and Raze completely what a flick by Chomu Singh onto Mike. John versus Brim. Stage versus Brim, but John wins that and attackers win the 6th round. We can see a comeback coming out here from the attackers. Boom.
I have the spike.
Yeah, just in the beginning of the 17th round here, and Raze throwing out her boombox in order to get any intel on the attackers, and she manages to get at least that two of the guys are pushing out from the B link, and she pushes back onto the side, and it's Killjoy defending the B side actually. Borderlight gets the opening flag onto Ghost. Owen playing a very good role of anti-fragging, but Mike in turn takes Beast and Borderlight takes out Rush God. It's suddenly a 2 versus 5.
Spike
Killing
planted.
it.
Swarm grenade out.
Sova Recon manages to catch out three of the attackers from there, and what a shock dart coming out here from, but it does not do any damage here. Tomo Singh takes out Red Dragon actually, and Sage manages to push the slow orb out of the equation. Stop the attackers coming in from you all actually, and the Zeus takes out Mike. The Raze 2 versus 3 again. What a good use of ultimate coming out from Killjoy here.
Neutralized.
But Sage is in a very good position here. But Sage will manage to kill John. John gets the last frag onto Zeus. 7-10. Again, Sage is the hero of this round. He was the hero of the last round. He is the hero of this round too. And 7-10 on the score line. और स्कोरबोर्ड की अगर हम बात करें तो वार्डन लाइट 15 किल से टॉप करते हुए, फरहान 12 से, ब्लू ड्रैगन with 12, Mike with 11 and John with 7. Decent amount of frags on here. But on the attacker side, on the defender side actually, we have Beast with 18, God with 17, Ghost with 14, Zeus with 13 actually with that Killjoy awesomely, and Chomo Singh with 10. देखा जाए तो दोनों साइड के Killjoy बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे हैं. They are actually fragging out. Or maybe the attackers are trying to play some mind games with the defenders here. Might try to give out positions, but in turn, if they decide to push A again, because only Brimstone as Brim and Sova actually are on A, so I think they can hold it pretty well by popping out smokes and recon darts in order to get positions for the line of sight actually. I don't think there was a need for Reyna to actually use the ultimate for now, but you might have come to know that they are trying to not rotate actually, they are trying to go into B again, but Zeus gets an opening kill on to Killjoy. A Killjoy for Killjoy. And we might get to know who is the better Killjoy amongst them actually. And Killjoy rotating, actually not rotating actually, but she manages to spot out two guys that are pushing out from hookah actually, and Race throws a paint shell in order, and John what a usage of ultimate coming out here from, but only 10 seconds, only 9 seconds remaining. They need to make the plant happen. The plant has been just used, and Brimstone, what ultimate coming out here from, but he does not manage to tag out any person from the attackers here, but
Last player
John
standing.
gets stuck out here, and it's all up to Raze in a 1 versus 3 situation.
Satchel out.
And Mike can not defend this round because the defenders have already defused it, but what a nice try from Mike actually. But at last Beast takes out Mike, and we have 11-7. If the defenders manage to win one more round, it could be put out for a match point for Team Royal Glory. Remind you, Team GQ is from Silicon Institute of Technology, that is in Bhubaneswar, and Team Royal Glory is from VIT, that's Vidyalankar College of Technology from Mumbai. We can see Killjoy with the ultimate Odin here. Not the Odin, I'm sorry, the RS actually. And looks like the economy of the defenders is low at this point. Not low I would say, but if they lose this round, they won't be able to hold by the next round actually. And same goes to the attackers as well.
Initiated.
And what a good use of the ultimate coming out here from Killjoy actually. I don't get it why the attackers didn't push when the Killjoy ultimate was actively pushing the defenders out, but I think this was a distraction for them, but both gets a kill onto Mike, but John Nitton refrags them, and again
30 seconds left.
and Sova misses every ultimate dart Hunter Fury of his on his side. It's a 4 versus 4 even man count for them, and the plant has been burned down. 45 seconds to the defuse. Farhan the Noob manages to catch Zeus. Waterlight manages to catch Beast. It's a 2 versus 4 actually. All of a sudden, but as the way I see it,
Last
the
player
defenders
standing.
have more advantage, but not now because Chotu Singh is caught up really on, but he gets caught up in the middle of the reload, and John takes the correct advantage of it, and attackers take one more round on their side. अपने pocket में एक और round लेते हुए. I think they should for an eco round here, the attackers, because no one actually has that amount full buy for themselves. और यहाँ पे अगर इकोनॉमी बहुत ज़्यादा ही लो है अटैकर्स की, और अगर उनको यहाँ पे जीतना है तो they need to save this round somehow, but I think Beast can go for a half buy, light buy actually with the light shields, but he decides to stick the Sheriff. We have one Frenzy with light shield, Sheriff again, Spectre with light shield, and again Frenzy, and all of the defenders have good amount of utility and guns with them. And the attackers are taking a bit of stop, but Mike decides to throw his boom bot in order to get any intel if there's someone in hookah or not. And the Killjoy turret has been taken down, and Brim pops out smokes on the right time as he comes to know that the attackers are stacked up onto the hookah trying to get a knee, but Sova manages to take out at least that Mike is onto the hookah for some reason or not. And Raze, gosh god, what a backstab coming out here from him. If the enemy team decides to rotate at least once, but I don't think they will because just 35 seconds remaining and they need to go for a plant actually if they want to win this, but Mike takes out another kill onto Chomo Singh. It's an opening flag onto them, and using his satchel he takes out into the site and manages to take out Beast again, but Farhan the Noob takes out Zeus again, and they are going for a plant again. And what a good use of the ulti from coming out from Rush God, and Rush God takes one more kill onto Farhan the Noob, and it's all up to Rush God remaining in the one, but he gets the 4K, but the ace gets denied by Red Dragon again. 9-11. बहुत क्लोज मैचअप होता हुआ ये. और यहाँ पे डिफेंडर्स और यहाँ पे अटैकर्स ने एक्चुअल में they had what do you say, they had an eco round, so we can make out of that. They did not have that much of gun playing capability for that round specifically, but now they might have the upper hand on this because they have been playing very good in this tournament and this match so far actually. And actually it's Raze throwing out the paint shells in order to just get the attention of the attackers, but I think she succeeds in that actually, but Omen we can see he is going to the A main actually. And we have Raze and Sova pushing out in from the showers, and she might be able to get a pick, and she gets a pick actually, but she does not get, she misses all of her shots, but at last she manages to take down both the Omen, so no more smokes for the attackers. Only Jet is the only person remaining with the smokes for them, and one man advantage for the attackers. 5 versus 4, 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Still there's plenty of time to for the attackers to rotate onto the A side actually, but if the defenders come to know that they are already rotating onto the A side,
30 seconds left.
yeah, it's confirmed that the attackers are rotating onto the A side actually, and they need to figure this plant out in order to win one more round and put some situations. But again, Raze teleports himself, but gets another kill into Red Dragon. Farhan the Noob gets out Zeus. 2 versus 4
One
actually,
enemy remaining.
but it's all up to the Sage in a 1 versus 4. 4 seconds remaining, there is nothing he can do but just wait and plan for the next round actually, and 12-9. It's a match point for Team Royal Glory.
Match point.
Looks like the VIT boys will be able to take this match out, but if not, Team GQ is able to stop them in their tracks.
Turret out.
We go.
Sova throwing out his recon bolt in order to carry out, in order to gather any info about the attackers, which we call the initial push. From that, you can determine that how many attackers or how many players are pushing on a particular side actually. But looks like the attackers are trying to go in for a B take again. And Oman has already managed to get into the site, and he can get in easily, and he gets taken down. The beast gets taken down. It's a one-man early advantage for him, but the Killjoy deploys her ultimate ability to lock down the attackers out of the site, and she manages to take out Water Light. 4 versus 4. And all of the attackers have already started rotating onto the A side, and Red Dragon takes out one more kill onto Ghost. Actually, 3 versus 4, and the plant has been going down. No defenders has already rotated on the side, but looks like it's Raze who has just showed up on the heaven, and the attackers are in a very better position, and they have a man advantage here, and Sage building up a wall trying to cut off the line of sight from the heaven as well as the U-All and the CT. Actually, 2 of the attackers are stacked up onto the washroom in order to get any person who tries to shoot, and they go for the defuse, but it would be Sova actually. If Sova manages to get at least one pick here, but Mike gets one more pick on to Chomo Singh here. But it all depends upon to the Mike. It's the race, but Farhan the Noob gets the rush squad. 10-12 हो चुका है guys. 300 round.
Placing sentry.
And Ray is actually going for an aggressive peak. I think they want to finish down then and now. Taking out ult points in order to get her ulti again. I think they are just going for a strat that they should push. They should go for an initial push on A actually, and then rotate again onto A in order to play some mind games with the defenders. But I don't think the defenders will be able to.
What's this?
I think they should
Here.
go for a B execute now, but
Here.
already Raze has been detected onto the garden by the Sova recon dart.
Turret out.
Actually, 5 versus 5, 48 seconds on the clock, still no entry frag coming out from either of the teams. Farhan the Noob is just hesitant to go for a peek actually, but he gets tagged out, but Beast gets an opening kill onto Farhan
30
the Noob.
seconds left.
30 seconds remaining. I think they are going for, but actually Raze gets another kill. Rush shot, what a beautiful play coming out here from the Raze actually, but Beast in turn frying his own teammate, but he does not manage to take out anything actually. But what a good play coming out here from the, and it's all on to Killjoy in a 1 versus 3 actually, and the defenders finish it off. Team Royal Glory is the one going on to the finals. It's the first team we have finals. और यहाँ पे रश गॉड के द्वारा बहुत सही performance. He's on to 29 staggering kills, followed by Beast supporting him with the 23 kills. Farhan the Noob with 18, Mike with 17, Red Dragon with 16, Border Light with 7, Ghost with 17, Zeus with 15, Chomusing with 11, and John with 9. I have to say that John supported this team but could not support on that extent actually. Please do not go anywhere, guys. We'll be back for the second semi-finals which we have already coming now after a short break.
Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Everybody knows my name, shit. I'ma have this whole fucking game lit, spitting with insane wit, and I'm gonna be famous. Ain't nobody able to delay this. Coming up, I had a vision to make it. Never wanted to be nothing, always wanted to play shit. Sit in class, always wondering why I love this lame shit. How the hell am I different if we all know the same shit? I ain't never let them doubt me, it's about me. Keep my head down, let my mouth speak. This around me, they all about the clout. See, where the crowd be. Every time I speak loudly, they more about me. Man, you know I got a bounty on these lousy ass haters that surround me. Still they doubt me, they don't know nothing about me. Still their mouths free, I'ma change that soon. Better watch out now, see?
I just wanna be the greatest. Yeah. Man, I just wanna be famous. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Yeah. Man, I just wanna be famous. Yeah.
And I'm not playing any more games. Either put me on the charts or I'll put you up in flames. Better recognize art, cause I don't forget names. Should've seen me from the start, coming at you like a train. Think I'm about to fall apart every single fucking day. Seeing all these damn stars with my well-deserved fame. And I spit these gold bars while they spitting out shit. Man, I give this shit hard, but it gives me back pain. I wanna be a spectacle, they skeptical. But man, I got the chemical, exceptional. I do it all intentional.
Well, I don't chaos are the
So I
attackers.
can make the decimal incredible. I'm not thinking, man, they're saying that I've gone insane. I'm not ever gonna make it cause the game has changed. I'm not good enough, man, no that's not okay. Tell me that shit again and I'll stop your
I just
brain.
wanna be the greatest. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Just a minute. Just a minute.
Man, I just wanna be famous. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Yeah. Man, I just wanna be famous. Yeah.
Now wake up, you got some shit to do. It's 6 a.m, I don't care, you got some shit to prove. Cause right now, you ain't got nothing that big to lose. So get your ass to work and don't you dare hit snooze. Can't stop this, I'm obnoxious. And I'm honest and novice with promise. Made monstrous, I'm conscious, but I'm nauseous. Think I've lost it, I've got it. Spitting all this, still I'm not it. I've got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm all in, balling on a budget. Man, I'm stalling, crawling, cause I'm nothing. But I'm all in, calling, I'll be something. Yeah, I'ma get it now, you can leave if you don't like it. Say it out loud, you believe it, you can bite this. Keep my head down and I keep on going timeless. Make it somehow, I believe it when I write
I
this.
just wanna be the greatest. Yeah. Man, I just wanna be famous. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Yeah. Man, I just wanna be famous. Yeah.
Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah. I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let me feel. Get out your heels, grab on the wheel. Back to my place at the top of the hill. Don't have regrets, I know what's next. She need a fresh, I'll be back in a sec. Look at them legs, don't make me beg. Back to the room, let me show you my bed.
Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. I could look at you all day, watch the way them hips sway. Love your body, so I pray. Don't you dare take it away. Can't control what I say. Lost my mind, cause your frame. Hey, girl, what's your name? Lit me up just like a flame. Body in motion, I feel the commotion. Beyond you like lotion, I'm honest and broken. I flow like the ocean, I feel you were chosen to fix me, I'm broken. My heart that you stolen. Hey, stay with me, play with me, lay with me. Hate to see when you leave, chemistry feels like it's destiny. I just want you laying next to me, and I really don't want you to ever leave.
Bro, can you just open the party for a minute?
You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Deep down, I know I'm a fighter. Deep down, I know my desires. Everybody thinks that I'm just a liar. They don't know what I got inside ya. I'm not one to fight fire with fire. I'm the type who never lets me get tired. Mess with me and they never will find ya. Yeah, people tell me I won't get it. They don't know me cause I'm cold winning. Always in the ninth, I closing. It's always in my mind, don't know quitting. I'ma be the one that blows up in it. You gon' be the one that shows up missing. I'ma be the one that knows my mission. You gon' be the one with no ambition. I'ma make you take it all back. You ain't never gonna get me, man, I'm too fast. Call me the juice, that 40-yard dash. Always look for it, no, never look back. I just spit the truth, better listen to my facts. Get me up in the booth and I put them on a blast. When I spit the truth, they all listen to the facts. Got nothing to lose, so I put the pen to bed. That's what I do, hard work always lasts. And the pain's not an act, no, it hurts real bad. But you have to attack what you want to attract, or you're gonna look back and regret what you lack. Everybody knows that's a fact. Yeah, I just want my words to impact. Yeah, I just want my words to all last. Yeah, not sorry if I put you on blast. They know just what they see on the outside. They don't know just what I'm like on the inside. If you knew what I could do, you'd watch your backside. If you knew what I could do, you'd stay in at night. I'm the type of dude you don't wanna fuck with. I'm the type of dude enough is enough, bitch. I'm the type of dude who never gets complacent. I'm the type of dude who knows he's gonna make it, I'll make it.
So guys, we are back in action with the second semi-final of the night, and we have Team Chaos facing off against Team Random 5, and the map is Bind again. And on the defenders side we have Team Chaos, which are from Jamia Islami University of New Delhi, and we have Team Random 5, which are from Vidyalankar Institute of Technology in Mumbai. और ये मैच बहुत घमासान होने वाला है, देख के तो ऐसे लग रहा है. And we can see on the defender side we have Omen. Freestyle always plays Omen because last match में भी उन्होंने Omen ही खेला था actually. और Pulkit going on to the Phoenix Kiev with the Reyna, Vodkita with the Omen, and Gideon with the Sova. Pretty much same lineup based on the map which they played yesterday. That was as Ascent. And on the attacking side we have Ryuga with the Jet, Motion with the Breach as usual. He played the same in Ascent as well. Vayan with the Reyna, and Paritosh and Exas with the Raze and Omen. So we have smokes on both of the teams, either of the teams. But the team I would say is more aggressive, if you say. It would be Team Motion's team actually. Which are from the VIT. तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं कि किसी ने तो और यहाँ पे दूसरे सेमीफाइनल का फर्स्ट राउंड शुरू होते हुए तभी अटैकर्स बी की तरफ बढ़ते हुए एंड द साइफर ट्रैप फायर्ड बट पुलकित टेक्स आउट एन एंट्री फ्रैग ऑन टू बेयर्न पारितोष टेक्स अनदर फ्रैग ऑन टू पुलकित और यहाँ पे रीफ्रैग हो चुका है इवन मैन काउंट है दोनों टीम के पास एंड अटैकर्स यहाँ पे पुश बैक करने का सोच सकते हैं बट स्टिल दे वांट टू पुश समहाउ and we have Paritosh which is looking for a backstab, not a backstab actually, but trying to rotate onto the trying to get any hell on that or so. But we have Reina who has already managed to go onto the hell and take a vantage point from where he could at least spot out some of the attackers and know what they are doing. And yes, the Omen is pushing and the attackers are pushing onto the A again, but one gets teleported again and the heaven gets smoked off easily. So the Reina won't be able to see anything here, and she gets tags here a bit by reach. But Motion manages to take out. God Kiran, what a shot coming out from freestyle here. Paritosh gets a kill onto Cave. और यहाँ पे ओमेन भैया अपना कैम लगाते हुए बहुत सही यूटिलिटी बिठा रहे हैं और जेट के पास यहाँ पे स्पाइक ऑलरेडी आ चुका है एंड जेट इज गोइंग फॉर द प्लांट अगेन आई थिंक सोवा कैन स्पैम दैट बॉम्ब प्लांट बट सो मैनेज टू टेक आउट एक्सआरएस एंड यूगा गेट्स अ किल ऑन टू गेडन फ्रीस्टाइल गेट्स अ किल ऑन टू पारितोष इट्स अ 1 वर्सेस 1 दोनों ये एक्सपी के पास बहुत कम एचपी है बट रूगा विंस दिस फाइट अगेन हिमसेल्फ एंड फर्स्ट राउंड गोज आउट फॉर द अटैकर्स
Let's fly.
और यहाँ पे राउंड 2 की शुरुआत होते हुए फिर से the attackers going out for a B execute and already Phoenix gets killed out by Ryuga and the B side is completely clear for the attackers to jump in and just plant go for the plant and actually they are doing so और यहाँ पे सोवा बहुत गंदा सैंडविच बनते हुए पेले जाते हैं पारितोष से और it's a 2 versus 5 देखते हैं कौन किसको पेलता है बट it's a disadvantage for both of the defenders because they do not have any guns with them और यहाँ पे ओमेन बहुत गंदी तरीके से पिलते हुए पारितोष एक और बार पेलते हैं and makes it a 0-2
I will kill you, Omen.
and we are on the start of the third round of the half and looks like team random fight do not want to lose this और यहाँ पे पहले ही हमेशा जितना भी मैचेस हमने देखा है it seems that the attackers have more attackers seem to show more aggression on in compared to the defenders but freestyle showing out their aggression getting on one kill onto the opening frag onto Paritosh. Raze gets out of the equation, she gets slapped with a headshot from the hookah.
Shadows traveling.
30 seconds left.
And actually Sova managed to take out Omen out of the equation और यहाँ पे बस Motion
Last
और
player standing.
Reina बचे जो कि Reina gets killed out again, but Gideon takes the last frag onto Motion. First round goes to the defenders.
Scanning ahead.
My ultimate's not ready.
One enemy remaining.
And already it's a one versus two made by Reina here, taking out Pulkit again, and what a good smoke coming out here from Cypher. और यहाँ पे एक जन backstab करते हुए, which is the Omen. If he managed to find the Reina, actually बहुत अच्छा headshot हो सकता है, और वो headshot है actually 2-2. अद्भुत प्रदर्शन. Any other upcoming Valorant tournament again? You might have to ask the admin actually. IT noob. Toxicity. नमकपना दिख रहा है हमको. Saltiness actually. और यहाँ पे राउंड हैज ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड और अटैकर्स आर गो थोड़ा सा चिल अप होते हुए. दे वांट टू सी दैट इफ एनी डिफेंडर एक्चुअली गेट्स actually two guys on. I don't know from where he gets the kill, but he kills one more. He gets the third kill. तीसरे को पेल दिया यहाँ पे. It's all up to the Jet Ryuga. 1 versus 4 में क्या ओमेन अपना एस ले पाएंगे? और यहाँ पे कीव ने रियोगा को पील दिया है, तो ओमेन के हाथ से एज चला जाता है कंप्लीटली. यहाँ पे साइफर सेटिंग आउट हिज ट्रैप वायर्स. यहाँ पे स्मोक डालते हुए गार्डन के एंट्रेंस पे. And if we look out on the B, I think the attackers are trying to out again.
Get out of my way!
और जैन यहाँ पे अपना यूज करते हुए, and Keith gets another kill on. Keith gets the opening frag onto Motion. Paritosh with the trade onto Kev. 4 versus 4 even man count होते हुए. और यहाँ पे almost all of the attackers, but Freestyle gets another kill, gets the first kill onto Ryuga. Omen manages to cut the line of sight from Hookah actually and smokes it off, gives it a one-way smoke actually, but Pulkit actually taking 2 frags onto Omen. It's a 1 versus 3, 1 versus 4 and 0 versus 4. Defenders wrap it up with their 4th victory, 4-2, and Godkira with 8 kills. Freestyle with 5, and on the other team we had Paritosh with 6, Ryuga with 6. Tongue shot, that's a very normal thing. I know that. And Sova throwing out his recon bolt in order to get out any information based on
recon data, and he manages to catch out at least one defender, and we can see Rayan and Raze trying to push out the hookah. और यहाँ पे Phoenix अपनी खोपड़ी दिखाते हुए, but he is on the back of the side, so he is somewhat safe, and Phoenix tosses out his molly actually to stop the initial push from the attackers, and we have one more attacker pushing out from the B long, and Paritosh gets a kill onto Gideon. Kova out of the equation, 4 versus 5 actually, and very good use of Satchel, and he might get a kill onto Ryuga, but Ryuga gets a kill onto Pulkit, and Paritosh gets a kill onto Freestyle. It's a 2 versus 4 for now, and Rina has already managed to get into a position on the elbow, and if Omen can manage to take at least one kill out of it, and Reina gets a kill onto the onto other Reina, imposter kill, and Omen uses the paranoia, but Paritosh getting the last kill, getting one more kill onto Kib, and it's up to the Omen, but Paritosh denies it and takes a 4 kill onto God Kira, 4-3, and Paritosh with a stunning 10 kills. MVP of this round for the attackers. And again, we could see all the attackers, and the Pulkit flashes actually Paritosh and gets a kill onto him, but it gets reflagged by the Raze, and Rayan gets a kill again, and she's on her ultimate actually. The Empress has been unleashed now, and looks like they are going for the full rotate onto the A side. Yeah, I think only the Omen has rotated onto the Heaven, और यहाँ पे अगर Reina Omen को नहीं मारती है तो Omen gets a kill onto Motion. What an operator kill comes out here from the Omen actually.
Spike
and
planted.
Brian gets another kill onto Gideon. It's a kill from, it might get, but no! I don't know what Reina was thinking over there. It's a 1 versus 2 suddenly. And Cypher uses his ultimate to get the position of all of the last attacker remaining actually. And यहाँ पे Omen बहुत अच्छा शॉट कर सकते थे, but in turn Freestyle takes the last kill onto Ryuga, और 5th round goes in the hands of defenders.
The spike is defused. Cypher trying to put out his trap wire. कि अगर Cypher B को अकेले handle कर लेता है, so actually he can handle one side with his trap wires and camps. He manages to place them in a very correct position actually. So he B here, and Breach takes out his ultimate, and God Kira manages to take out the opening frag, and Gideon, we have a fight between Gideon and one more, but Omen gets taken down by Ryuga again. और यहाँ पे Reina के पास final है. Gideon gets another flag onto Ryuga. I don't know what was the need to peek so openly, but here Motion gets another kill onto Gideon. 2 versus 3. Reina is going for a plant actually, and we can see Motion which is going for a backstab, and Reina stops the plant and moves on to B side. बहुत अच्छी mind game खेलते हुए यहाँ पे, but Motion is still on A side, trying to hold the defenders back in their cell, and Reina manages to put the plant down, and it's already Cypher and Reina, and Reina knows that, and Breeze gets a beautiful kill onto Kiev. It's all up to Cypher, but Vian denies it completely, or 5-4. A good play coming out here from the attackers. Come on guys, let's go, let's share this stream to everyone. It's an inter-college tournament. Colleges from various parts of India taking part in this and showing off the skills. बहुत अच्छा चीज़ है ये. और जिस कॉलेज की अब मैच हो रही है वो है the Random 5 are from PIT Mumbai as usual, and Team Chaos are from Jamia Islamic University of New Delhi.
And looks like the attackers are going for a B stack full push again. And actually Sova detects one attacker which is pushing on from the B long, and it has to be Motion actually, and there's a flurry of gunfires going on from the CT onto the hookah, and Motion using his tremor ability, but the ability gets put down by Pulkit again. He takes down Ryuga again. Gidon takes out two beautiful kills onto him, and Omen gets detected completely. He gets a 3 kill onto that, and it's all Reina going on in a 1 versus 4 situation. Reina takes a kill onto Pulkit, and actually someone has been never mind. Freestyle takes the last kill, और things यहाँ पे बहुत जल्दी escalate होते हुए 6-4. Both of the teams are playing really well on their side, और यहाँ पे seesaw देखने को मिल रहा है.
Revealing area.
और यहाँ पे सोवा अपना बाण डालते हुए, और यहाँ पे ओमेन डूइंग अ वन वे स्मोक. ये वन वे स्मोक दिस कैन बी वेरी फेटल फॉर द अटैकर्स, as at least if you cross it, legs are visible and one guy is in the teleport. I don't know, it has to be. It looks like the attackers are going on for a full rotate again, and Reina has decided to stay back. I don't know what's their plan at this point of time actually. And अगर यहाँ पे देखें तो सिर्फ attackers के सिर्फ 2 लोगों ने ही buy किया है. एक का full buy है, और one is going for a light buy, which is the stinger, and Omen manages to smoke off the plant location and the heaven in order to cut off any line of sight which is going on between, and Sova manages to push one shock dart again, and Kiev gets a kill. और यहाँ पे Kiev is a very good position here. He takes out Reina again. Defenders has a very good advantage, but Motion gets a kill onto him. But Sova finishes it off with the last kill on Motion, and Motion going really good with that sheriff in his hand. 7-4 यहाँ पे.
Last round before the switch.
Wrap around last round before the side swap. इसके बाद side swap होने वाला है. And if we talk about the economy of both of the teams, yeah, no team is on low economy if we talk about this, because it's the last round and eventually the side swap is going to happen. So every member of each other's team is going on for a full buy, and I think Phoenix is deciding to push and going for and maybe go for a double peek. Yeah.
Careful now.
And he gets taken on by Way, and what such sloppiness coming out here from Pulkit. And Reina pushing back again, but Extra taking out 1 kill on to the Omen, and Omen for an Omen, and Omen taking a TP on actually A Heaven. Okay, that's a very good spot, and he spots that two of the defenders are coming, but Gideon manages to take down XSS, and Motion takes down Kev, and the plant has been gone down. 45 seconds remaining for the defuse. It's all up to Omen and I'm sorry, not Omen, Sova and the Cypher. What a good shot coming out here from Freestyle. यहाँ पे 2 versus 3 करते हुए Paritosh gets another kill onto him, but oh my god, Freestyle, what a nice try from him, but Vayan puts things to an end. और यहाँ पे 7-5 करते हुए at least the attackers have a 2-round advantage. And if we look out on the scoreboard, we have got Kira with 12 kills, Gideon with 11, followed by Freecell and Kev, and Pulkit with 9, 9 and 6 kills. और अगली टीम की बात करें तो Paritosh 12 kills, Motion with 9, Vayan with 9, Yuga with 8, and Exarch is going
showing an unsatisfactory performance here, but let's see. It's not the end of the world. We have still many rounds remaining for the match. यहाँ पे देखना होगा कि क्या ओमेन खुद को साबित कर पाते हैं. And so throwing off a recon bolt. I don't know where will it hit actually. Naturally, Motion has managed to push onto the B long, but it was not a very bad decision actually. But Sova got killed in return actually. And the jet has been detected here from the Sova recon dart, and it was a very good lineup of the recon dart actually. And we have one guy pushing up the hookah. We have two guys pushing up the hookah actually. And Reina, there's a gunfight going on between the Jet and the Reina. और यहाँ पे बहुत long range gunfight चल रही है. We need to look at who is going to win this. And Reina checking out the left cubby in order if someone's there, so he could turn off the game.
30
और यहाँ पे
seconds
Ruga
left.
takes out the opening frag onto Pulkit. The Phoenix goes down. It's a 3 versus 5 actually, and Cypher is in a very low HP. So it's particularly a 2 versus 5 now, but Omen popping out some smoke in order to cut any line of sights, but he gets tagged out very heavily.
10 seconds left.
And Ray is going for a kill onto God Kira, and the planter has been disbanded early, but Exorcist gets a kill onto Kev. Exorcist showing that he can still take frags. I think Breach might decide to push up again. And it's just the second out of the side, so we are getting to see Freestyle carrying out the frenzy in the hand. और यहाँ पे attack defenders का पूरा light buy है, full buy है actually, light buy I'm sorry I would say, but Yuga manages to get one kill onto Gaiden. Sova को निकाल दिया है scoreboard से बाहर. It does not matter now. And Cave is actually planting. I don't know how they managed to get into B side, but of such sloppiness coming out here from Motion and Jet. They left the site. और इस पे आपको ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए actually, but Motion manages to take Cave again, but Vayan is the one who will take down Pulkit. Omen और Cypher का गेम है, पारितोष ने दोनों का गेम बचा दिया है, and 7-6 on the score line. Exorcist diffusing. Exorcist एक किल से 3 किल पे आते हुए, very good. और यहाँ पे डिफेंडर्स के लिए एक बोनस राउंड है, because they apparently only one of them died. It was Motion who was died, but he might be saving for this round. The sheriff in his hand. यहाँ पे फिर से ऐसा लग रहा है कि might go for an. यहाँ पे Omen फिर से एक one way smoke करते हुए actually.
Spike drop. Revealing area.
And Reina already going for an aggressive push here, और किसी से tag up होते हुए, but Cave manages to take out the imposter. He gets another kill onto Exorcist. Excress, I'm so sorry, not able to pronounce that name correctly. But the spike has been planted down. It's Reina who has just pushed onto the CD, and Motion bhai, Motion taking out one kill onto Gideon with that sheriff, and we all know that he is able to pull out that sheriff gun play again. और यहाँ पे kept taking out again, but Freestyle manages to take out one kill, and that's on to Ruga. It's the last kill. 8-7. A good round coming out here from the attackers, and defenders were not ready for that kind of attack from them, and we have a tech issue.
और देखने से यहाँ पे लग रहा है कि they have taken a technical time out. And yes, both of the teams have a decent economy, regardless of the defenders. Actually, if they lose this round, they won't have any money to go for a full buy on the next round because Reds are on a very low amount. और यहाँ पे अगर attackers का देखें तो they are in advantage because they won the last consecutive 2 rounds actually, and I think the second last round Motion shouldn't have left that site again, but यहाँ पे Motion यहाँ पे operator buy करते हुए still, and again the attackers are going for a full A execute thing, but Motion Farid was taking out 2 big kills from the attackers, and again Keem Express doing a very wrong pick, and Keem takes full advantage of it, and again Phoenix she manages to take, but no, Polkit in turn refrags onto her. It's a 2 versus 2. Phoenix is on a very low HP here and he's trying to heal again, but Ryuga is the man who takes freestyle down or thinks the 1 versus 2. Very bad decision of flashing just close. I think Ryuga heard almost that Phoenix was just beside the truck, and she did a very right thing to push him and get the frag. 8-8. और ये मैच काफी सीसॉ होने वाला है.
Right there. Right there.
और यहाँ पे फिर से देख के लग रहा है कि they are going for an A push again. And Freestyle using his trap wires to set up flank watches through them actually.
Cutting their vision.
They will go.
And Reyna using her ultimate actually, but Omen taking out one more kill. Express taking out Pulkit again, but Vayan gets a kill onto Freestyle. It's Kev against the Sova, and she gets a beautiful shot. Phantom shot onto, but Reyna gets another kill onto Reyna. 2 versus 2. और यहाँ पे अगर Jet, I think Jet knows that there is Reyna just on the side of the truck, but actually she gets pre-fired by the Omen actually. And she pushes back and waits for Breach to return, but Breach is the one who is just in the washroom. And Omen teleported to the B side, but Kev and put an end to the things by getting the 4K onto Motion on 9-8 होते हुए. And I don't know what Motion is thinking. He's trying to go for a very aggressive push here, and Express takes down Gidden, but Freestyle takes the refrag onto Express again. Omen हट गया आपकी equation से. You have no more smoke, but God Kira is the one who will take down Paritosh, and Cypher using his ultimate very efficiently in order to get the positions of the attackers for now. And Jet has already pushed, and Motion using his Tremor ability in order to concuss the attackers.
1 enemy remaining.
Suddenly, it's God Kira against 3 members of the defenders, and if he manages to take 2 down, what a collateral kill coming out here from Kira, and what a clutch coming out here from God Kira. Omen is the hero of this match. 1 versus 4.
Gun here.
बहुत बेहतरीन प्रदर्शन.
Revealing area. Deploying drone.
And again the attackers are managing to push A site again, and we can see Phoenix and Omen are pushing out from the, and Paritosh takes down Pulkit again, but it's Omen who needs to take down Paritosh, and he does that, and actually it's suddenly 2 versus 3 actually, and Duga manages to take Kiev down, and he knows that there is someone, and Express taking down got Kira again with the backstab coming in, and it's Cypher and Sova versus Omen versus Jet. देखना है कौन यहाँ पे बाजी मारेगा. What a good shot coming out from X-Crest, and 3 kills coming out here from Freestyle.
The spike is defused. Shadows traveling.
And Phoenix pushing out on to B side again, but he gets blinded by the paranoia of the defenders, and what a good paint shell coming out from the Raze, and Omen Express defining himself that he can take frags again. और यहाँ पे attackers have rotated onto the A side again, और यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा rotate करते हुए 53 seconds they have an ample of time in order to set up their defenses, in order to plant, but Sova has already managed to get into sight, and so has Cypher, and Cypher has planted the diffuser. 45 seconds for the diffuse, but God Kira manages to take out Ryuga again, and BN takes a kill on to Kidon again, but what a no damage done by them, but it's all up to BN in a 1 versus 2. यहाँ पे देखना होगा क्या ये सही कर पाएंगे या नहीं, but यहाँ पे उनका सैंडविच बन जाता है, and the attackers win. और 7-9 almost. यहाँ पे scoreboard की बात करें तो God Kira and Kiev are topping on the scoreboard with 23 and 20 kills, followed by Freestyle, Gideon and Pulkit 13, 11 and 7. And on the defender side we have Vain, Paritosh and Yuga with 18, 17 and 15 frags. 3 duelists doing their work efficiently, and Motion actually playing the breach very aggressively. If they want to win, they need to chill out a bit, and they need to think what they are doing, how they are doing. And Express onto 9 kills. So far so good performance by him, but actually it's not supporting the team actually. But God Kira takes a kill onto Mojin. Mojin makes a mistake of going completely aggressive on the outer team, but I think Omen just walked out, and Sova heard the teleport here, and it's all up to Ryuga in a 1 versus 3. 2 already. Ryuga, Sova and Omen are facing HP issues actually.
Spike planted.
And it's Cypher who is defending the U-All. Omen has positioned himself on the boxes tower, and Sova has positioned himself just beside the plant. And Ryuga manages to take 1 kill, and it's Cypher, and he's on a very low amount of HP. It's just 6 HP. If he manages to clutch it out, it would be a disaster for the enemy team. And they have held a crossfire over here. And God Kira finishes things off by putting down Ryuga to sleep, and it's match point for Team Chaos.
Team Random Fire could be put down here, and Team Chaos can be the second team going on to the finals, and we might have a match tomorrow between Team Chaos, Team Royal Glory.
Scanning ahead. Take
Oh, I'm
flight.
really sorry. Actually, Freestyle is from Random Fire and Ryuga is from Team Chaos. I'm extremely sorry for that. But we can see an A execute coming out here from again, but Breach using his ultimate and getting out one more kill. But Paritosh again takes out Freestyle. Vayan taking out full kit again. It's got Kira. Natsova gets one kill with his ultimate, and it's a
Last
2
player
versus 3.
standing.
Suddenly it's a 1 versus 3, and Sova does not realize that Xcrest is coming behind on him, and 12-10 on the scoreboard. So still, Team Random Fire are on match point, and Team Chaos needs to figure out everything going on right here. And again, Reyna using her ultimate in order to get into the site more aggressively, and Phoenix is helping her as well. But Motion manages to make out, but Motion manages to take out Cave again, and it's a blunder of refrags now. और दोनों ही team even man count पे चल रही है, and Vayan manages to take out one more kill, but full kill gets taken out. Full kill takes out Vayan actually, and Jet taking out Gidon. I'm sorry, Gidon taking out Jet, and it's all Sova in a 1 versus 2 actually, but Xcrest denies it, and Xcrest is behaving like a complete beast here, supporting his team. I think Team Ryuga is just going for aggressive pushes. I think they need to figure out that if they lose this round, it would be an overtime match point. और खास करके बता दूं कि ओवरटाइम में क्या होगा कि एक टीम को 2 पॉइंट चाहिए विन के लिए. अगर विन नहीं हुआ तो ये आगे बढ़ता ही रहेगा. It's an infinite overtime, I think. और मोशन यहाँ पे फिर से बहुत एग्रेसिव पिक के लिए जा रहे हैं, बट यहाँ पे अटैकर्स का कुछ और ही प्लान है, एंड एक्चुअली दे आर कीपिंग इट वेरी क्वाइट. दे डोंट वांट द डिफेंडर्स टू अंडरस्टैंड देयर स्ट्रैटेजी, बट यहाँ पे कीव थोड़ी प्री फायर देते हुए अपनी पोजीशन दे देते हैं, एंड ऑलरेडी साइफर हैज मैनेज्ड टू go on to B side, but I think Moshin gets an opening kill onto Gideon. और यहाँ पे साइफर मैनेजेस टू कम बैक टू A again actually, और यहाँ पे फिर से उनको पता चल चुका है कि ये लोग साइड में आ चुके हैं. Xcrest unleashing the beast out again. It's all up to Cypher. 1 versus 5, 0 versus 5. A flawless sound coming out here from Team Chaos.
Switching sides.
Overtime. अब यहाँ पे असली गेम शुरू होगा. गेम बजेगा एक सरी. And Xcrest is doing very well. On the first half, he was just on to 1 kill, and that too he got on the last round of the side swap. But still, from then, things are looking really good on his side, and he and his team are improving actually. And it's an overtime. Whoever team wins 2 rounds in a row gets qualified for the finals. That is on 4th Feb. And a beautiful one-way smoke coming out here from Omen, and I don't think Omen should peek here. अगर ओमेन ने पीक किया तो उसके 12 बच सकते हैं. Since 12-9 the attackers have gone a bit cold on their side. They're just pushing, but यहाँ पे Paritosh just the opening frag onto God Kira, and I don't know why they are going on for a full A execute again and again. I don't think, but Vian gets a kill onto Freestyle. It's a 3 versus 5 already, and Moshin has managed to go on to the washroom in order to get at least one kill. But Phoenix has already managed up to get onto U-Haul, and he's already into side. Pulkit gets, but Jet already not missing any of his shots, but the attackers win again. Team Chaos आज कफन बन के आई है कि they want to make a
Switching
comeback
sides.
again and again.
Match
If they
point.
win this round, they will win this match for sure.
Here.
And Vayan and Paritosh are doing a very good job as the duelists of the team, and that's why it's swap again. Team Random 5 need to figure out that about something, and if Motion gets pushed here, and he teleports onto A side again, और यहाँ पे उसको पता नहीं कि उसके पीछे से शायद उसका गेम बच सकता है. And all of the attackers have managed to go on the B long, and Cypher is looking from his camera in order to get any info on them. But the defenders have already managed to roll into side B, and again the attackers are going from hookah. And Reina is the one who, while peek, and even if when she is flashed, she manages to get Phoenix out of the equation. And again she might get one more kill, but Kev denies that absolutely. 4 versus 4, 48 seconds remaining, but Motion takes out one more kill onto God Kira. Looks like it's a good night for the attackers, and Motion knows that 2 of the attackers have already passed the side, but Kev is still behind looking out for Motion. He knows that there is someone actually, but what a kill coming out here from Freestyle, and Duga taking out one more kill, and it's all up to the defenders, and Team Chaos is the second semi-final team.
Defenders
And
win.
on 4th Feb आपको देखने मिलेगा Team Royal Glory versus Team Chaos, which is the finals of the SCOAR College Gaming Tournament. What a wonderful match this was. Pretty entertaining on both of the teams, but Team Random 5 fell short, and what a beautiful performance coming out here from Ray and God Kira. Kev,
Well played, well played, well played.
26 kills and 21 kills. Paritosh with 23, Ryuga with 21, Moshin with 16, Gideon with 16, Freestyle and Xcrest with 15 and 12 kills, and Pulkit the last one with 10. I think Pulkit fell short of his performance. He did not make his role completely as a duelist, but still, that's it guys for today's, and please be sure to make sure to share this tournament again and again, and we will be back on 4th Feb with the finals, that is between Team Royal Glory from CIT College of Mumbai and Team Chaos from the Jamia Islami University of New Delhi. Till then, bye bye.